Hey, I'm Baloney, Blogna, I'm back. This is nothing like the content I made years ago, so if you're looking for Minecraft, it's not here. I'm sorry. Today I'm starting a new series called Music That Got Me Through the Day. This will probably be the only episode considering my record of not committing to things, but I'll try. Basically, I'm going to ramble about albums and other music I listen to throughout the day. A review, but with less thought. There's like 6 albums I heard today. I'm just going to get started.
But everybody calls me Giorgio.
I was not expecting to care for this much, but I actually really enjoyed it. I just remember hearing Instant Crush and Get Lucky and enjoying them for what they were. I tried Daft Punk's other popular album, Discovery, and I didn't really care for it. Today I decided to finally give their other popular project a try, and it's really good. Who would have thought? The production is immaculate. It's so clean and just like pristine. It's nice. I also think the vocal guests are really great for the most part. I still really enjoy the hits off here, but there's stuff that's less popular that's also great. Even if you're not a fan of house or dance or whatever this is called, I think this one is great. It's only going to get better the more I listen to it. Pretty good. I had this in my library and it was one of the first ones I saw because it's sorted alphabetically, so I figured I should finally listen to it. I think I have heard it before, but I was probably zoned out for most of it. I don't remember. Of course, I've heard the big singles like Blinding Lights, Save Your Tears, and In Your Eyes. I have to say the rest of the album it's alright. The singles are incredible. I really like them, but they kinda overshadow the rest of the album. Still, it keeps a consistent tone. It's a bit depressing, but it's a very nice sounding depression. Production is top notch, as it should be. He's the Weeknd, and his singing, with or without effects, sounds great. Most of the songs are good, but there's just a few that are truly great. I got this recommendation from my friend Maya. It's a good one. I don't really know what else to say. It's a very hard to describe album. I don't know what genre this is technically in. It's just such a pleasant sound to the ears. All right, it's unique, but it's just one of those sound good albums. Is that a thing? I've never really heard anything like it. The vocals are in French, and I actually think that kind of helps. It's generally like better experience as a complete album. It's hard for me to pick songs that stand out or stick out. If there's anything you take from this incohesive ass video, give this album a try. Oh my god, this album is so good. I know it's like a meme or whatever, but this has some of my favorite songs, period. But there's one huge problem that prevents this from being a 5, from being perfect. The song Moonchild. The song starts out and it's incredible, just like the rest of the album, but then the band just stops. They just do random improv bullshit. Random improv, right? It's an important piece of prog rock and jazz and stuff, but this is not music. It's the band members just messing necessarily a bad addition. It could be good for like 3 minutes, but it goes on for 9 minutes. It's 9 minutes long. It's 9 minutes of them just doing random stuff with no theme and no rhythm. It sounds a bit like when orchestras do, like, they tune their instruments all at once, but it's like if they stop the orchestra in the middle of a piece just to do it for 10 minutes. I adore this album, all right? It's so close to perfect. I mean, you can just skip Moonchild, but the first part is genuinely good. I just can't give it a 5 because of this. I'm sorry. The improv part is more than 20% of the album. That's crazy. I love this guy's last name, Mingus. He's even got an album, and the title is just Mingus over and over again. I'm gonna have to listen to that one. A friend got me into jazz, and I listened to Kind of Blue by Miles Davis, and I realized just how wonderful instrumental jazz can be. If you've been not really caring too much about jazz, listen to Kind of Blue. Seriously. But instead of really exploring the genre further, I've just listened to Kind of Blue and another good one I've heard, Moaning, just on loop over and over again. There's so many layers to these albums, it's just easy for me to just put either of them on, and I hear something different every time. But today, I finally decided to branch out on my jazz and check out this album. It's good. It's real good. I guess I'm just amazed. I've put off actively listening to jazz for so long when there's albums like this. I don't really have much to compare it to, and I know basically nothing about musical composition. I just like how it sounds. I don't like it as much as those two, but I still find it a really endearing album. It's formed like a play or a serial, so it just fits really well when you listen to it as an album in a row. The final track is one of the best 15 plus minute songs I've heard. It's an adventure. Good jazz record. I'll be listening to a lot more jazz. Mingus especially. So that's all the albums I listened to today. This is probably the most I've heard in a day. I think it's like 5, maybe 6 hours of music. I just didn't really feel like doing anything else. Don't expect every part of this series to be like that. I don't even expect another part. If you enjoyed it, that's cool. If you didn't, I mean, that's cool. Leave me recommendations in the comments if you want. I have a giant backlog of recommendations, but I mean, I could always use some more. Leave a like too if you want. Subscribe. Maybe there will be another one tomorrow. Who knows?